Hello, everyone. I'm so glad you popped into this podcast today. All about self-inquiry. I worked with a woman today on jealousy. I think you'll love it. It's all about the stepmother and losing your children to stepmother who has all the money, all of the exciting stuff, and you're left at home to work your job and to be lonely. And the work on cancer. And the work on mental illness and physical sickness, the fear of going to jail, and what it's like seeking love, appreciation, and approval when you're with a group of people that are into drugs and you're innocent and young, and what would move you into that situation. And my personal favorite, how to fill in a Judge Your Neighbor worksheet. So open your mind. Sit back or get horizontal, open your mind, and all together, let's do the work. If you're new to the work today, welcome to the work. The work is self-inquiry. It's a way to identify the thoughts in our head that are causing all the suffering in our world, all the suffering in our lives. We identify those thoughts, we move them from our head to paper. Did you ever want to just stop your mind, to stop your head? Just to stop it? Beautiful. Notice those thoughts, move them from your head to paper, and there they are, stopped. So what do we do next? We question those thoughts, no matter how deeply, no matter how positive we are that they're true. That's not the point, whether they're true or not. It's just a way of understanding for one's own self if it's true or not. The thought we move from our head to paper. And then we notice how we react when we believe the thought. So we get really still. It's an exercise in stillness. We imagine ourselves in that place and time where we were feeling hurt, frightened, angry, depressed. We identify what we were thinking in that situation, in that time and place, as we question the thoughts that we wrote down from our head to paper. We notice how we react when we believe the thought, whether it's true or false. And then we identify, we sit in that same situation, in that time and place, with that person or those people. Who am I without the thought? So I drop the thought. I don't try to move anything. I don't try to change anyone in my mind's eye as I ponder that situation with that, let's say, that enemy, that hurtful person, those people. Who am I without it? And I just witness. I witness. Is that person in turmoil? Are they in pain? And as I witness, do I experience a kind of compassion or understanding? You understand how it's just all about me? It's not about those people or that person. It's all about me. You know, I rarely spoken to the work like this, the way I'm speaking to it now. Because, how could anyone that's never done the work before understand what I'm saying? The process is so simple. It's 4 questions. Judge your neighbor, write it down, ask 4 questions, and turn it around. It is an exercise in stillness. And so, Mahira, you have a question, sweetie. So all of you new to the work, welcome. If you don't understand a word I've said so far, perfect. You're in the right place.
Hi.
Hi.
Every time I see you, I want to like cry. I'm like, oh,
Oh, honey. Oh, my. I think it's love.
it
Ah,
is. I just want to be like, oh, this has helped me so much. Like, I'm like,
oh, oh, honey.
okay.
Oh, my. Oh, the gift of self-inquiry and the, oh,
Amazing.
my goodness. I was so grateful when it found me. It's like it's all I could do just to fall on the cement on the sidewalk and kiss the ground that I was walking on. Love kills. Love kills anything other than itself.
Mhm.
That's the power. Love. Oh, so yeah. Oh, my honey. The good on you, the good on the world in you.
Thank you. I mean, yeah, I'm so grateful. I'm like, thank you, universe, for giving you this experience. Because, like,
Mm,
you,
I bow down to that. Oh, boy. Oh my gosh. It's nothing I deserved, but it is something we all deserve, as it turns out. A way out of suffering.
Mhm,
Oh my goodness. It's something no one can teach us. It's
mhm,
already in us.
mhm,
All the answers we need to understand the gift of this world.
mhm. I I experience that. I mean, I
Yeah.
really do. So
Yeah.
I'm very thankful. I'm just like,
Oh,
oh, I can feel it. But I also have a question. I'm trying to
yes, yes.
get out. So, the judge your neighbor worksheet process, I've been doing it for many, many years. I went to your school and
Hmm.
wow, has it helped me? And I feel this sense of like trust that I can face anything with that process. And I
Yes,
can feel it, right? I know that feeling inside.
yes.
And there's one and I know I look forward, I show up in the same situation and like I'm different. Like I
Yeah,
know that freedom. And then there's this sort of way that I'm stuck and I'm asking for guidance of like, am I doing it wrong or some way? And the way I could describe it is like this morning I woke up and I can feel the feeling in my body. It's like stress, and I can feel like the thought, I have to figure it out. There's so much I have to handle. And I go to the future and I know all of that process. And when I sit and I do the one belief at a time, like I have to figure it out, I think I can sort of move myself through it. I can move. I know that like there's no I. Like I really like I'm with you. There's
yeah.
no I. There's no
It's like
figure.
I don't have to figure it out.
Yeah,
So when you sit in that,
yeah,
your ego could go to, oh, it'll come to me later on, or people won't mind if they see my house so messy and I have to figure it out before they get here.
yeah,
And, whatever it is we're imagining. But for me, I have to figure it out. I question it. When I turn it around, I don't have to figure it out.
yeah.
It could come to me. It could come to me without all the effort inside. In other words, I could find the key to that, let's call it a situation. And someone would come in, and let's say it's around my house, and a lot of people are just showing up and it's a mess. And I get the news, and I have to figure out how to do this, how to get this, and it's just all too much for me. I'm believing,
Yeah.
these thoughts. So when I get to the turnaround, I don't have to figure it out. And I just look at the worst that could happen,
Okay.
and I make that list
Okay.
and I work it.
Okay.
In other words, I question it. And the worst that could happen is my reputation will be ruined.
Exactly. My
Ta-da!
ego will. My identity will be ruined.
Oh, and all my friends will quit me and they're going to tell other people and they're going to tell other people. Well, what are they going to tell other people? The truth. My house is messy. Sometime when my house was messy. Bad on me. But good that they know me.
Yeah.
Not the false side where I found the solution and cleaned the house and they get here and I'm wondering, oh, I'm hiding something under the pillow I forgot or something. And so they're walking away with a false Byron Katie.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah.
and that's the ego,
Yeah.
the just pure ego of I want them to see me as someone I'm not in that situation.
Yeah.
It's the only time my house has ever been messed up, the only time, and they're going to just misjudge me. No, they're not. My house was a mess. And if what's the worst can happen? Someone can say, I heard your house was a mess. And I can say, it's true, it was. I was
Yeah.
just so embarrassed. And it was. And sometimes it is.
Yeah.
And who talks that way so openly and transparently? And people are going to see us the way they see us when our house is clean or messed up. Using that situation again, they're gonna see me the way I don't have any control over it.
Yeah.
Any control over it. Oh, sweetie, who am I? I am. You know what? Who am I? People have been looking for the answer to that question. Who am I? I am who people believe me to be. I can be no more and no less than that.
Mhm.
And am I at home in myself? Yes.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I can't wait for them to leave so I can straighten my house because that's what I want to.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I can do it on my own time. I'm free. That's the point. I'm free.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, the ego holding up its identity. It's a hopeless chase. They come, my house is clean, and it's, oh, she always keeps her house so immaculate. Yeah, yeah. Winning is losing, losing is winning. I just do the best I can in life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people think or say what they think or say.
So I really hear you in this specific turnaround because I can feel the energy where I want it's the figure it out me is the everything's together and the not figure out me is not everything's together, right?
Yeah.
It's all in disrepair or repair, it just is what it
Mhm.
is. And so me wanting to be the figure it out is really me wanting to be the false me because real me is half and half, is a
Wow.
mix.
Wow. Oh, honey, from where I sit, that's brilliant. That's medicine a lot of us that followed that could use.
Ah! Yeah, that is
And it's in us to want to do better, but
yeah,
we're not always able to, and that's the point.
yeah.
That's the point. When we consider what we're thinking and believing, how could we do it differently? Uh,
And the other thing you're giving me too is a way of doing the one belief at a time. Like you're helping me sit in it because I think I have because I've done the judge your neighbor worksheet many, many times. It's like I know the feeling in my body. That's really what I'm
yeah,
tracking, right? But this
yeah,
one, you're helping me to feel a space that I'm like, oh, I didn't see that. Like
yeah.
you're allowing me to,
Filling in a little piece that chances are you find it anyway, sitting, in the quiet of just pondering those 4 questions and turning it around and expecting nothing other than what shows up. with your open mind. It certainly isn't anything that could be rushed.
Right.
It's and I like to say, you may have heard me say that if you're in a hurry, slow down.
Yes, I hear you. And I think, when I have to figure it out, I sit and do the belief quickly because I want to figure it out. And then I'm like, I'm gonna ask Katie.
There's a meditation professor. I meditated on that. I got that. I did my work. Oh, that ego. Oh, the ego. It's a terrified child. Terrified child, that ego. Yeah. So I love it has a home in you, honey. And when it finds its own freedom, that ego that you go, oh, sweetie, let's sit together for a while.
Thank you so much. I mean,
Oh,
I'm just like, mwah, mwah.
oh, honey. Thank you for your transparency and your life in our world. Just stunning.
I mean, the beautiful thing is like when you taste the freedom, it's like, you're like, this is the best thing in the world. You're like, there's nothing better in life. So it makes me feel the areas where I feel stuck is like, I'm like, help.
Yeah. And I think of those people, as I listen to you, those people in Los Angeles who have lost their homes and their family pictures, and they're, you know, they're believing that, some of them like they've lost their lives. And I, those of us that have self-inquiry, and I watch some people there, they don't have self-inquiry, but they just jump in. Their houses have burned, but they jump in to save their neighbors.
Yeah.
And it's impulse. Our impulse is to run, and on the way something happens and we support another human being. And that's the ego stopped. It goes so far, everything's gone, the ego stops and we do the right thing. And and um, and that's for all of us, no matter how frightened we are. The ego stops when it doesn't know what to do, and clarity takes. Clarity is there. It's always there, but fear is the blocker. And the answer to the end of fear is to well, as we know, self-inquiry. Yeah, and it's lasting. And then sometimes we hit a bump, and we have friends like you in the world. Oh, Marina, question, honey. Hi, Marina.
Hello.
Hello.
Um, it's interesting because I feel I have kind of forgetting what I wanted to say.
Oh, now enjoy the peace. Just enjoy the peace. There's just what you want to say is gone. Could it be some kind of blessing? Giving
It's
you the experience of just peace other than your just good, it's gone. Just wait. It'll come back or not. Maybe something else takes its place. Notice. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. I just noticed that it's very hard in this container for me to hold, to stay connected to that language and to that rational or that force in me. Maybe it's from the mind that wants to ask. Because before it started, I felt, oh, it was just right there, and then I'm entering it, and I feel like I have to use force to take it back in. But I remember it now. I don't know if it's authentic. There's something in me that causes pain in my body, but that wants to know what this, or maybe not, but I will just say it as I planned it, or the ego maybe wants to know what this dream experience is, like exactly like the eye of it. I remember I see.
For me, honey, it's something to understand. Here in Earth School, it's something to understand. And you've identified it. It's gone now, but you identified it. It was there. And should it come back, you can work it. You can write it down. So there it is. You don't have to remember. There it is on paper. And you can question it. And timing. Everything in the world, a volcano doesn't erupt until timing. The wind doesn't blow at timing. Raindrop doesn't fall timing until it's time. The mind's the same way. And notice, are you the thinker? Or do thoughts just happen? It's like, I had a thought, I forgot the thought, Are you the thinker? Or
No.
are you being thought? So to respect that.
What is then the intelligence, or what is the producer of thought?
Self-inquiry will give you the answer to that. It's like, what thought? You have to be in the past to recall it.
Okay.
And if it's recalled, it's now. And ego says, oh, I remembered the thought. That's time, the illusion of time, then and now.
Why? For my first realization, I knew that there was no why, but now there's why. Is this experience it all happening? This is what I sometimes wonder.
It's all happening. I would write that down and I would question it.
Okay.
Yeah, I would take it to a one belief at a time worksheet.
Mm.
Those of you new to the work, I have 3 worksheets. And the one belief at a time worksheet is where you can take one belief at a time and question it. And it guides you through that exercise in stillness. Exercise in stillness, this way of self-discovery. Thank you, honey. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Gail, you have a question, sweetie.
Hi.
Hi, Gail.
Hi. I have a cancer diagnosis, and I'm just spinning out of control in fear
And what do you
because
feel?
it's come back, and I
Yeah.
don't know how to stop being so fearful.
Okay, so what do you fear? What do you fear about cancer? That you're going to die, or that they're not going to heal it? They're not.
That my children are going to be left alone.
Okay, so that's what I would question. And I would question that on a judge your neighbor worksheet. That's
What,
the,
that my children are going to be left alone?
oh, yes. Oh, my goodness, yes. It seems like, oh, well, that's a fact. That's not worth questioning. That won't work. Yeah, that'll work. If the cancer is going to kill me and I'm dead, and number one on that worksheet is if I die, my children will be alone. Or I would fill it in, my children are alone. And that is as I imagine I have already died, which is what you fear.
Yeah.
And then what do you want? That's number two on the worksheet. Your children will be alone. Your children are alone. You're dead. Your children are alone. So what do you want? In that
I want,
situation where you're dead and they're alone.
okay.
You want them to be okay.
Yeah.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's number two. Okay, so advice, number three. To get what you want, what advice would you offer death? What advice would you offer death?
Death?
Yeah, or your children, up to you. What would you fill in for number three? What advice to get what you want? You want your children to be okay. They
Yeah.
should, or they shouldn't.
Yeah.
What would that be?
Okay. And then how would I apply the turnaround?
Well, I wouldn't even wonder that until I filled in the entire worksheet.
Okay. Because I don't understand that part.
Okay, so you filled in number three. You could write several should or shouldn'ts. They shouldn't miss me. They should be happy. They should be okay without me. They should
Yeah.
remember that I love them.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get all your shoulds and shouldn'ts in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so cancer is going to kill you. Number four. Look at number four. You don't have the worksheet there in front of you.
No, I do.
Okay, so what do you need? What do you need them to do? What do you think? What do you need them to think, say, feel, or do? You're dead. What do you need them to think, say, feel, and do?
Tell me that they're going to be okay.
So they need to be okay. They need
Yeah.
to, even though you're dead, they need to tell you they're okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would write that. So even though you're dead, to be happy, anything else?
No,
They should
that's
have a great life without me.
right. Yeah. Okay. I'll do that.
Yeah, okay. And then there's five. Without me, my children are, with me dead and gone, my children are, they are what? Sad?
Yeah.
They don't
Sad.
know what to do.
Yeah.
Write your fears there.
Okay.
They are sad. They don't know what to do. They'll miss me. They'll become depressed.
Yeah.
They'll make terrible mistakes in life that I could have prevented. So
Right.
you see, it's like there are universal thoughts that the ego offers up, and I'm filling in your worksheet for you, and you're agreeing with, yep, that's it. Yeah. So all of you can do this. You can fill in these worksheets alone. And number six, what is it you never want your children to experience after your death?
Um, I don't want them to kill themselves.
Okay, you don't want them to kill themselves. Okay, I don't ever want my children to kill themselves. Anything else on number 6?
Turn to drugs and alcohol,
I don't ever want them to drink or use. Use the shortest, least complicated language you can when you're filling out these worksheets. This is for everyone listening. And it's simple. You can use really clear, simple sentences. If it's complex, it'll just hold you up. You can say the same thing in simple, keep it simple terms. Simple terms can be the entire container for complex writing. Okay,
Thank you.
honey, you're welcome. And then find a facilitator. On the helpline, on the helpline, we have certified facilitators,
Okay.
and we have them on the work.com.
Okay.
And we have our time together every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Okay.
And so to sit in these with 4 questions and turnarounds, cancer, cancer is, I've had my bouts with cancer. But the work was in me, so I was fascinated as opposed to, they had to, in one of the surgeries, they had to cut this whole part of my nose off. And they told me, and I could just see me walking around like that with people looking into my brain or throat or whatever's there. And how am I going to blow my nose? And what's it going to look like? And that's horrific and all. And went into the surgery, and they took a part of my arm and they moved it from my arm to my nose. And you're looking at, and this was years ago, and surgery is much better now than then, but I'm good. I'm good with it. I'm good. I'm good with it. It's
Yeah.
not the nose I came in. Then I lost my eyesight. Both eyes. Lost my eyes, just I could not see through it was Fuchs dystrophy, and I couldn't see. It was just milky, and I could not see through it. And so I've got from 2 people that died, and you may want to consider this should your cancer be fatal for you. To gift your organs. It's nothing you have to do, but I have 2 different people died and left their corneas so that I can see you today.
Wow.
And they gave me these transplants, but what they do in cancer today. Oh,
Yeah.
sweetie, it's enjoy the process.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Do
I'm
your
trying.
do your work. Don't
Yeah.
miss the trip. Don't miss the trip.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm trying to do the work.
Yes, sweetie. Well, you just find a certified facilitator on the work.com. There's a helpline too.
Okay, I
And
will.
take your worksheet, try to work it yourself. If you
I
need a
will.
little help, then okay,
Thank you.
honey. It really is the truth that sets us free. But I wouldn't have missed those 3 surgeries for, and the eyes had to be done on different appointments. So there were 3. But and I loved it. And that sounds like wacko to say, but I loved every minute of it. And I could tell you about another more serious event where 5 doctors couldn't get my body working. My heart was shutting down, my lungs were shutting down, my this and that, with five organ things. So I did not miss what could be the last few moments of my life
Yeah.
in the hospital. And just this work will give you the freedom. When you go to bed at night, you're not dreaming. Do you exist? I mean,
Right.
don't you want to? Oh boy.
Right.
Okay, sweetie.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I love telling those stories in the hope that it will encourage all of you to understand how to get silent and to sit in yourself and meditate in a situation and fill in the worksheet. And then silently sit in those 4 questions and turnarounds with everything on your worksheet from 1 to 6. What a trip. What a trip. What a trip. Enlightenment. Enlightenment. Donna.
Hello.
Hello, Donna.
Wow. It's one thing just watching and listening, and then it's like, oh wow, I'm really on. So
Yeah.
hi.
Yeah, as far as you know.
Yes, as far as I know, it
Yeah.
seems like.
Yeah, we would tend to believe it. Yeah, but remember when you said it's on? Where's your proof? Here.
Yeah.
No, so on what?
There you go.
So here you are, sweetie. You have a question?
Well, I know when I said I was interested in speaking, I had started writing on the first question, but I haven't actually worked all the way through anything. But it's a familiar thing.
You filled in the first question on the worksheet, is that it?
Yes, I did. And I started out with I'm so jealous and angry with Anne. Anne is my kid's stepmom.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Oh, honey, that's such a good one. Such a good one. Oh my gosh. Jealousy, envy. Oh God, it's pure ego, but who cares? It hurts. It hurts. Okay, so you're jealous of your kid's stepmom.
Yes.
Is
And
it true?
it's,
Now look at an image of her, that image in your head. What do you see? When you compare her with you, what do you see? What are you jealous of?
I'm jealous that they've got a beach house and my grandkids can go do these fun things that I can't afford to give them. And so as my grandkids are growing up now, and my kids, it's like they can all go on these nice trips and take the boat to a private place on the beach, and and I see pictures.
Yeah.
And so it's like my dad told me, and maybe my dad, I kind of jumped all around years ago. He's passed away, but he told me when I got divorced, he said, you ruined your life. And I guess that one keeps recycling.
Up like, oh darn, he was right. I blew it. I should have listened to him and all that mental.
Yes. And sometimes it goes so deep, like, well, where's my family? I feel like I don't have family.
Yeah.
And,
They're going for they're going for the perks.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
fun stuff. I want to go.
Yeah. Okay. So you're jealous of her and everything she has now that you could have had.
That I could have had. Yes.
So you're jealous of her.
Yeah.
Is it true? Okay, now look who she's married to.
Yeah.
You're jealous of her. Is it true? Open your mind. Yeah, you see the trips. Yeah, you see the boathouse. Yeah, you see, yeah. They're skiing, they're going. There it is. No, slow it down. You're jealous of her. Is it true? Open your mind. That's why I said, first thing that popped into my head, having lived through that, divorcing a very wealthy man,
Yeah.
coming out with nothing but the kids to raise, which was priceless. At
Yes.
the time, it was like, my choice. And she's living with him. You're jealous of her. Is it true? No.
It's not true. I'm jealous of the lifestyle. I'm jealous of
No,
my.
let's just stay with not jumping
Sure.
ahead.
Okay.
You're jealous of her. Now just look at what she has to arrange to have the children there. Just get in touch with what she has to live through to pull all that off. Why am I doing your work right now? You're jealous of her. Is it true? All of you, that's a big question. Your first one is going to be yes, because that's why you filled in number 1 in the first place. So just expect it. And it could be true, but slow it down. Consider you're jealous of her. The ego's offering up all this happiness. And then there's you. No, get real. You're jealous of her. Is it true? Notice how you react.
Yeah.
What happens when you think the thought, I'm jealous of her?
I feel, well, there's anger there too.
Yeah, well, you have to have images before you can get angry.
Yeah.
How do you react? What happens when you think the thought, I'm jealous of her? Images in your head happen of past and future.
Yes. Yeah.
And what are they?
Images like her having a birthday party for my son when he was 5 and inviting all my friends and his friends, and then sending me pictures and feeling incredibly left out.
So you see the images.
Yeah.
That's how you react when you think the thought, I'm jealous of her. You
Yeah.
see all those images you describe, plus.
It goes on and on.
Okay. Now the emotional. You see the images. You're witnessing the ego's work. It's how the ego survives, attempts to survive. It offers up all the images, and you think, I'm jealous of her. How do you react? All those images. And then as you watch that, the emotional. Now describe the emotional. When she invited all your friends, family, the birthday party for your 5-year-old son, etc. Notice the emotional when you think the thought, I'm jealous of her. And you see those images. Describe where those emotions are felt.
Like right in my stomach, and I start holding my breath. And yeah, it's like being punched in the stomach, I think.
Yes. Yeah. And what else? Notice what happens to your life. Notice what you've given up.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
like
the friends she invited. How do you react? What happens when you think the thought, I'm jealous of her, and you see that 5-year-old birthday party in your mind's eye?
I feel undermined.
But how do you react?
Hurt and then anger.
And then do you compulsively overeat? Do you have that drink you said you'd never have, and you have another one? Do you go to your doctor and get some drugs to sleep? How do you react?
Yeah, I start overthinking it, and then I don't sleep well. It's like I don't sleep well. I'm like, I ruined my life. That's what I start thinking.
Yeah, but yep. And how do you react? You go to the, you can't sleep. What else? Do you all understand? I'm pulling out your physical, what happens to you physically,
Yeah.
emotionally, when you see those images in your head. When you believe the thought, the images happen. When you see those, the emotions happening as you witness it. And then what? Again, you know that coffee house you love, you don't go there anymore. Or when you do, you put a scarf on or because a friend might be there, an old friend that you don't contact.
Yeah. Or I might have a drink or do something to distract myself, but not even realizing it until we're in this conversation.
Yeah.
Because that part happened a long time ago.
No cause. Just how do you react?
Just how do I react?
I mean, the cause is the images are in your head,
Yeah.
and you're feeling emotions that we call jealousy.
Yeah.
And it's horrific.
Yeah.
And how do you react?
Sometimes I think, well, I think I do a lot of thinking. I think I don't want to live. That's what I think.
And what does that look like when you think the thought, I don't want to live? My life is gone. I'm unnecessary. No one really, my kids don't even, want to come. They choose her over me.
And then maybe I have a drink.
No maybe.
Well, after work, I might go to the gym and then I come home and have a drink. So, and then I think, oh, that's not so unhealthy. That's not so bad. It just doesn't go anywhere. I mean, meaning
and then what do you do after the drink and you think that?
Then maybe I get something to eat, have a snack, and watch TV, just like pretty low key, and go to bed. I think I keep myself up for a long time and fall asleep in front of the TV, and then I get up and go to bed about 2 or 3, and then
this is not unfamiliar to a lot of us.
Yeah. And then I'll have trouble falling asleep. So I take something for anxiety to help me fall asleep, then get up at 6 and go to work.
Yeah. So not a lot of social life there.
No. I'm a teacher too, so there's a lot of night work.
Yeah.
And weekend work. I'm taking a lunch break right now just to.
Yeah. Okay. Now, who would you be? This is the 4th question. Who would you be without the thought, I'm jealous of her? Who would you be without that thought and all the images of the not now? The not real. Those images in your head. Who would you be without the thought, I'm jealous of her? Without those images of the 5-year-old birthday party, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Wow.
It's hard to even imagine yourself without the thought, I'm jealous of her, and all that package that the ego offers up with it. But it's an honest question. Who would you be without the thought, I'm jealous of her?
The word that comes up is peaceful. Just not like I did something wrong I'm paying for forever.
Yeah.
Like I could just be unhooked from that.
I'm jealous of her. Turned around. I'm not jealous of her. Now look at what she does. Look at her job, the job she has, living with the man you divorced. Yeah. I'm not jealous of her. Give me an example of why you would not be jealous of her.
I know she sometimes plans these trips, and my kids talk about how, well, I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to do that. And I think, God, I don't want to deal with that. They also have a youngest child that will never leave home. And I'm not jealous of that. That's also something my kids deal with.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal. You found 3 or 4. If you find 3 or 4, you can find another one. I am not jealous of her.
Sometimes I get to vacation and
Yay!
not with my grandkids.
Yay!
That's and do some fun stuff that it probably wouldn't go that way. I could do what I want.
Wow.
Then I felt like I shouldn't feel that way. But sometimes that is
Well, we're just looking at honesty here, and
Yeah.
that's honest. And we can feel guilty, like we're supposed to suffer. No, we're not brought into this world to suffer. We're brought into this world as given the gift of life without opposite, the joy of life. But then the ego, this is our school, it pops in, it clouds the gift of life. And just sitting with you, I can see, the dark clouds parting. It's like, you found something beautiful. And if you find one, you can find 2 reasons, and 3 and 4 and 5, until finally another turnaround.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of her. She's jealous of me.
Mm-hmm.
Try that on. Example.
Wow. Yeah. I know at my daughter's wedding last year, she wanted to walk down the aisle. And I didn't really want her to, but I didn't feel that was up to me. That was my daughter's decision.
Yeah.
So I asked her, and she was sort of upset about the whole thing, my daughter, but I said, sweetie, it's up to you. It's like,
No, not the story.
Oh, gotcha.
She's jealous of me.
She's jealous of me. So
Say all that you've said and cut to the chase. She's jealous of me in that situation.
she was jealous of me in that situation. And she did get to walk down the aisle. So
yeah, she had to do a little work to set that up. And it left you loving, giving, just respecting your daughter's wedding day. And she's jealous of me. She had to do all that work, and you got to watch. All the planning and the money and resource. She's jealous of me. You got to just show up and celebrate your daughter's day.
yeah, well, we both walked down the aisle. So.
Nice. Okay, that's one. She's jealous of me.
She's jealous of me because I have 2 adult children.
Let's don't say because, it implies that it's true.
Gotcha.
You
It's
don't
just,
know. She's jealous of me. Just ponder that as open-mindedly as the ego offers up, I'm jealous of her. She's jealous of me. I have one. Would you like to hear it? I don't know if it's valid or not.
yes.
She takes on all those vacations, all that you described to us. She has to manage that. Your husband, your ex-husband. She's jealous of me. I'm free.
Mm.
I'm free. I don't have to manage breakfast the next morning where we're going to have it. We're at some resort and the kids are arguing. I want to eat here. I don't want to eat. I want to stay in my room and no kids, and herding everyone down to breakfast, and it's et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Get real. And then, the show up at the boat dock at a certain time, one of them's late. Your husband, she's got some management errands there. She's
Yeah.
jealous of me.
Although sometimes, as you're saying that, I'm going back and forth, and sometimes I'm jealous because, I want to be able to say, hey, let's all go on a trip and I'll pay for it all, like they do.
Yeah, we'll just notice those things you cannot afford. Good on you.
Yeah.
Those things she can afford. Good on you. Your children get all those experiences.
Yeah.
And they can come back and tell you about them, and you can celebrate with them without having to have been there.
Mm. Yeah.
I mean, not that you wouldn't love to be, but we're just also looking at the other side. It's like if I lose anyone or anything, I have been spared. My ego doesn't want to own it, but self-inquiry is alive in me. There is no downside to this life other than what the ego's offers up. And that sounds crazy to anyone that doesn't understand how to sit in self-inquiry and meditate in these questions.
Yeah.
So, honey, give me another good one. It's there. She's jealous of me. Oh, we didn't look at this one, and I've hit it several times in the other questions, but she's jealous of me. You don't have to wake up with him every morning.
Well, that's true. Sometimes I think that's a mistake, but no, things happened exactly as they should have. She's jealous of me. I don't know. I guess because I can do what I want to do. I can
Well,
join.
now you're on your own.
Yeah.
She's
now-
jealous of you.
Yeah.
We're just looking at it. We don't know that it's true, but you've been there, done that. You can pretty much guess.
And I earn my own living. I don't have to discuss it with somebody. I pay my own bills and I'm responsible. And that does feel good that I have that option.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're wealthy. Your money's your own.
Yeah. I'm not relying on somebody else.
Oh, that's good on you.
Yeah.
Good on you. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, the good you do as a teacher.
Mm.
You have your own time. You can rest. You can go to the gym happily, gratefully. It's a time will come when if you continue to do your work, you'll send her a thank you note that is authentic, no snarky in it. Thank you for caring for my children. Thank you for all that you gift them.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful. And it will be authentic to your core. You'll be so connected with her, and she doesn't have to connect with you. And if she doesn't connect with it, doesn't feel warm, and you get that message, then you can stop because it's hurtful, because she's jealous of you.
Mm.
It's a whole, here is the world as you believe it to be. Here's the world you're not looking at.
Mm.
Here's the world you're stuck in. Self-inquiry, your life flips. You're free, and you can be more connected to her than your children are.
Wow. That's a huge possibility.
Doesn't mean you have to speak to or communicate, just grateful.
Yeah.
It's a worked mind, honey. And notice when you kind of step out of inquiry, your mind starts taking it over. Just notice, come back to the questions, the turnarounds. Keep it simple. And oh, honey, life, other than what we're thinking and believing, is a gift. And
Yes.
when we understand the ego in the way that we have sat in it today together, it is so obvious life is a gift. Life is a gift. There is, without exception, life is a gift. But that's not something that can be told or proven. It's something that for each of us to realize. And I can't make myself be happy when I'm not.
Right.
It requires some kind of outside source. But our inner source, alive and well, that meets these questions, will blow your universe to pieces. And what's left is the gift. The gift. And all of you, no matter what your situation, there is a way. There is a way. And it doesn't cost $1 jillion or $1. You can get free. And this work can give you, like when you get to the wants, we've just worked with number one. And we've got 5 more to go. This work shows us the how and the what and the why. And you're the teacher you've been waiting for. It's all inside of you. These questions tap into that source that's immovable. It's immovable and it's so beautiful, honey. And thank you for showing us the way today.
Thank you so much.
Open mind. You're a teacher. Be your pupil.
Mm.
Okay, sweetie. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm. Oh my. Shannon.
Hey, Katie.
Hey, Shannon.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you. And you?
One thing that came to mind, I'm feeling a little under the weather, is that a worksheet a day keeps peace at bay. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Thank you, Katie. But I'm
A
feeling
worksheet, a
yeah.
worksheet a day keeps on mental illness away.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it sure is.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
When we're saying the body's healthy as it can be, and when we're living out of in the ego's world, we can feel bad, and the ego just blows it out of proportion. So it really is. Mental illness brings about physical illness.
That's
And
what I was gonna ask. Yeah, because I'm feeling under the weather, and I'm like trying to realize, is this real? Because I have congestion and, mucus and whatnot, and like what's real and what's not. And I notice my frequency is positive as I try to be, or is like my normal self. It's really hard to show up
yes,
authentically when I'm sick. But am I even sick? Because we talk about pain and past and future, but like, what am I experiencing right now?
yeah. Well, look at the definition of sick and what it means to you. And if I'm not mentally sick, mentally ill, when I'm physically sick, in other words, believing my thoughts, and my body does exactly the same thing, but what I'm thinking and believing about it is free. So it gives my body more opportunity to do all the right things and to support it heal without argument, without, to move forward just like a walk in the park, because my ego isn't arguing, I'll do it later, or am I sure this is done, like arguing against doing what we know to do. like for me, if it wouldn't cost me my job, let's say, or let other people down, let's say, and my head was stopped up, I was running a fever, I would just call in and go to bed and follow my doctors or the internet, whatever, depending on how ill I was, and do the best I could do to support the body's well-being. And I can, this isn't recommended, but with my mind, with loving what is, I can do really crazy things when I'm not sick and not feel ill because I'm so fascinated with what comes out of my nose and my fever and all of that. So I have to watch freedom as well and keep balance for the love of the given.
Okay. Yes, and make use of the time. And then I'm like, well, I still want to go interact with people and show up authentically in our business as we run our business. And I'm like,
Yeah.
is that selfish infecting other people? Like knowing that there's something going on in my body where there's bacteria or viruses, and then I'm choosing to leave my home to go push through and go to the gym and do the things I want to do.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I would, for me, if I were determined to do those things, if that's the choice I made, is it wiser to go or to stay? And if I determine it's wiser, like for reasons that you mentioned, I would wear a mask to the gym. I'd wear a mask to work. I just, if someone asks, I just say I'm not feeling my best, and I certainly don't want to pass it on.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was so helpful. And then your work with Gail was very useful because I'm familiar with cancer as well and was diagnosed with a brain tumor and whatnot. And I thought it was interesting, Katie. I love how you started with the judge your neighbor worksheet versus
Yeah.
the not versus, but instead of the one belief at a time. Was there a reason that with Gail's situation specifically, we started with judge your neighbor instead of?
Yeah, it was just it just had to do with, I just knew to do it with one belief to cover that precious being, just to get to it like that. And then with the other, with the next one, I knew a whole worksheet because this jealousy thing was with the kids and all. That's a whole worksheet. It's not like a one belief. Yeah. And of course, I advise full judge your neighbor worksheets for all of it, but our time's limited here. So I gave those two ladies what I would give myself. Yeah.
That was beautiful. And thank you for working through that with them. And I'm thinking about everyone and their journey.
Yeah. Yeah, honey. Thank you for coming on today.
Thank you.
Yeah. On if necessity doesn't call, I love you. Cuddle up and drink lots of water and take care of your beautiful self.
Thank you, Katie.
Yeah. Oh, you dears. Okay. Oh my goodness. The worst that can happen in life is what we're thinking and believing. Even physical pain is either remembered or anticipated. And that's not easy for me to say. It's just what I have come to understand for myself is true. And when it hurts, and I'm out of denial in both cases. And if it's pain, I've got self-inquiry, and I know how to call a doctor. Mwah. Thank you, dears, and all of you. Love you. Why? Because I just can't help it. By the way, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It really matters, and thank you for that. I love that you join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific time. At homewithbk.com. Let's do the work.